Right, so we are doing some more testing today, Sunday, and we are going live, just swapping between, um, just swapping between my two cameras. Um, we hope that all goes well with this stream. We've got each camera just bouncing between um, 10 seconds, and we're looking to see how we can advance in this little bit of technology. Um, right now, I am online and just checking my email to see that yes, I'm going live. I have the ability to subscribe or not to subscribe. So I'm going to go live there and see what's happening. There we go. Yeah, so we're just swapping between spots. I want to go on the outside now and move camera, so you might or might not see me. Um, doing a range test at the same time, so just bear with me. I want to move one of these cameras way over to the other side. So you might get some jittering on one of them, but we can move it nevertheless. This is one that is, we probably can put it about 50 feet away from the camera number one. So you might hear some footprints, providing my mic is also in range. So let's see what's happening here now. We could be about 40 to 80 feet away. And get a nice shot there of coconut tree in the distance, as well as the trunk of another one. Yeah, so sun is going down nice and sweet, and still looks as if we are in range. We don't have any issues with the wireless system. So we go back in and see how in there is running. So I am also about 80 feet away with this mic, and I'm only going to be doing this for about, 20 minutes or so, and hope that all goes well. You should not have seen me in none of those shots because I moved strategically. Going back into the inside now. When we're finished, we'll listen back to see how things went or how things have gone, whatever the English, the correct English would be. Yeah. So far we're looking good. Doing a couple adjustments. Um, we're streaming at about 3,200 kilobytes per second, which isn't bad at all. We're hardwired into the modem of the house. And we're doing at about 30 frames per second. Yeah, so not bad so far. Not bad at all. Might go through a couple transitions with you to let you see how our transitions work. See which you would prefer, which you would not prefer. Not that you have any say in the matter. Transitions. Okay. Video transitions. Right now we are working the cut. If you work a fade, it will look like this. Fade is a bit more subtle. Yeah, it's a bit smoother in some cases, depending on what you're doing. Has its place. You got a wipe coming up. Um, that's your wipe for you. Then you got your directional wipe. Directional wipe. Doesn't look bad. Let's see how it looks a second time around after 10 seconds. Oh, it only works in one direction. Let's try a translation. Translation. And this can be all done automatically. In other words, I could leave this to run like this at a function, probably go spike sound and come back. And once the electricity doesn't go off or anything of this sort, we should be all right. I'm just streaming this. I could record this at the same time, but I choose not to. Let's try. There's a window slice. Let's try that. Window slice. Oh, I love that. I never saw that before. It looks like flap windows, flap windows, vertical flap windows. I love that. Then you got a simple zoom. This one is interesting, very, very interesting. Check this out when this comes into play. Whoa, bam. I like it, I like it, I like it. All right, so on our far throw camera, what I call far throw, we have the this is the, if we see it correctly, the 50 by 250, 2.5 to 6.3 Nikon lens. You have the kit lens on the other one on the outside. I'll tell you what that is shortly without going outside. I've got one in here. All right. Yeah, this one is the cute little fella. This is the 16 by 50, 3.5 to 6.3. Yeah, so let's continue with the squeeze. Got the squeeze. Let's see what this is all about. Whoa, pop. Squeeze looks very interesting. It's about 350, 335 here in Barbados in the West Indies. And you've tuned into NLGGriff.tv, sometimes referred to as Lifeline Film Ministries, or sometimes referred to as NLG Griff Audio, all housed under one roof. We love streaming, we love playing with digital toys. We got a cube coming up. This is about the last out of all of them. And we can change the transition, the duration, sorry, in seconds. So we can make it take longer or make it take shorter. We can fade to black as well. We are sort of preparing ourselves and getting ready or keeping ready for, we're going back to our normal cut, which is the default. We're getting ourselves ready in case there are any streaming or weddings or, well, under the heading of streamings, we've got weddings, funerals, parties, obviously parties with discretion. We've got wildlife, we've got fun. So yeah, and we're also taking this, we're using a wireless transmitter mic as well. And in doing that, we are able to tap in live to our device. And with that live tap, we are able to use our mic without having a long cable fitted on it. As I said, our other transmitter receiver in line of sight is working pretty decent. You can still see the trees moving beautifully and everything, so that means there's no disconnect. Let's just watch that on our Mac computer. Doesn't look bad. Hey, see, we've got my sister Joan. I just looked over here. Joan is, um, she said the footage is clear, but it just, the volume needs adjusting. Yeah, I'm not shouting too loud, Joan. I can take the volume up. Let's try that and let's see what's happening. Um, so you know you're hard. There's a brother out here playing with his toys. So let's try taking that volume a little higher up. All right, yeah. So, um, talking nice and relaxed now at this time. The mic is pretty much to my mouth, and I guess you being a subscriber, you saw the connection. I really appreciate this. Um, this footage, yeah, looking through my front house window into Cato Sheep Pen, and then we're looking with the other shot at the far back of the house, over by where Oscar and Rocky and those guys used to live, um, which would be at the back of there by Tommy Cat. Yeah, so I've got one camera close to the boundaries of Cato's land and ours, just on top of the palm bottom. And then, as I said, the other camera is right here in the front house. I'm zooming it through the window. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Um, I hope everything is okay out there where you're located. I really appreciate this. Really appreciate this. This is like a compliment. And look at how technology has shaped and set everything where now somebody could be millions of miles or thousands of miles away, see what you're doing, and they can compliment right a line or so. Let me just adjust this camera in house. I'm seeing a bit of the window frame, and I don't want to take that out. It's not hard. Just hold a second. Right, that looks a little better there. Let's just angle it slightly different. Yep, looks a lot better there. Nice. And let's focus on something out there that the camera can pick up. And then let us focus it in. See how beautiful. Right. So again, we're coming to you live right here in Barbados in the West Indies, to be exact, Well Hill, near Archer's Bay, St. Lucie, where the Griffiths have been residing now for almost 50 years, whether you believe it or not. Almost 50 years. And we call it Paradise for short. Not mind the shrubs and trees and stuff. Now, here's a beautiful place. It's quiet. It is, well, we got a nice sunny day. And sunny day means that's good stuff. Sometimes, I mean, a day like today is extremely hot. So we're sort of, as the older folks will say, we're grinning and bearing it. So that, and enjoying it, you know. Other people wish they had this sunshine, wish they had this breeze. It isn't overly breezy, but it is satisfactory. It's a beautiful day. And we said we would just do this about 20 minutes or so. We are going to pretty much close this down now. We want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing Barbados with us. And just before we close, we're going to see if we can get you a couple more shots. We're going to steal some more shots without anybody knowing. I'm going to steal those shots through the window, and hope you enjoy. I'll probably change it to fade as well, so that it'll be a bit more subtle, so that you won't be seeing everything looking so brackish as we do what we're going to be doing. Yeah, that entrance over there is where the neighbors are at. Um, got my favorite tree here to the left. I'm gonna zoom in on that now. This tree has been with us for decades. Let's try to get a good shot on it. Right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tree. You can see the evening sun there setting on it, and it's one of our. I don't want to call it it's a faithful shrub that we've been having around here for the longest time. Um, I'm gonna bring up the other camera pretty soon and see if we can move that around to get you some other shots. Um, try to monitor that from through the door so that um, we can looking to see if I see any birds. All right, we managed to get that shot. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that. That's our neighbor's home, right directly above us. Um, yeah, so that. Let's see if we can get a better shot of it. Let's focus in a bit. Yep, it's not a bad shot there. All right. Yep, that's our neighbors upstairs and downstairs home. I'm gonna go and get the other camera and take it off of that shot that it is on now and see if we can um, go back over here by the sheep pen. I was hoping to find the sheep coming in running, but we haven't seen them as yet. Right, there's a better shot there by far. We're gonna go and get that other camera, and while we're on that other camera, we're gonna try to talk to you. Um, See if we can pick up a couple good shots and bring our stream down to a closure. I have another appointment to do this afternoon, and I want to make sure that I'm not late for it. Um, yes, I'm noticing I have that window frame rim. I want to get rid of. I don't want that. Right, that's a lot better right there. Okay, going to get this other camera now. Over and out. I love to see young coconut trees, especially with the sun reflecting on them. That is always exciting. Um, yeah, you're probably seeing them by now. But yeah, we are going to move this second camera. We are approximately, I don't want to lie to you, um, we're about 50 to 55 feet away from the receiver here transmitting with a device we bought from Field World. Field World. We're just testing it to see how effective it is. Doesn't eat batteries too vicious. So that's why we love it. Let's just put this camera in another position um, and see how you enjoy the view. Over and out. All right, so we're just picking up some other locations here and put the camera down here in the cool and take some shots underneath the trees where the sun will be nice and shady. A nice little shot there. Let's see how we are looking from the inside. Um, I love doing this, that's why I haven't stopped as yet, even though I keep saying we're going to bring this to a closure. We've got a nice little tree up here. I'm going to put it in the shot pretty soon. Bring it up and let you see what's happening. And with that shot, for sure, we are going to close the stream. So let me go and put that in place now. Nice little tree I have here that is, it is a passion fruit vine that is looking to run, just looking for something to cling onto. And then another tree called Panadol, you know, the tablet Panadol. So that's what this is, and I'm going to come up to that tree just now and make that camera that I'm going to move fadey for a purpose. So it's going to go out of, I'm going to take it out of, I'm going to take it out of focus for a purpose. Right, good. Then I'll move it. Then I'm going to refocus it. So if you see something right now out of focus, it's because I've done it for a purpose, if you're now joining us. And I'm going to focus on a nice Panadol tree I have here. I don't want the sun to be too much in and on it. So let me just position myself. All right, we're getting there. Just bear with us. There we're looking good. Nice. I'm beginning to like that. So there's a Panadol tree here that we have. This one right here. You might see my hands, you might even see my face. Every now and then I take a little leaf and I chew on it. It's better than buying any tablet, I guarantee you that. So, yeah, that's our Panadol tree. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Yep, you did see my hand only. That's good. I really didn't want you to see anything else. All right. We're going to move this other camera on the inside and see if we can refocus that on something else. That's a beautiful shot. I like the air about it. It looks good. It looks beautiful. So just bear with me. I'm going to move this other shot and then I'm going to get ready to close this down. And I'm going to get ready for something else to do. All right. So take good care. Have a wonderful evening. And God bless you from right here in Barbados in the West Indies. Amen. Bye-bye.